Today we are going to study what is marketing management involves. The marketing management involves basically demand management, the building profitable customer relationship. So if we talk about marketing management, it involves that we have to manage all the activities with the customer satisfaction. Satisfaction is a priority of all the companies. For the survival of fittest in the market for the company, the customer has to be satisfied first. So marketing management involves the demand management. Demand management means the company has a desired level for demand for its products. At any point in time, there will be no demand, adequate demand, irregular demand, or too much demand, and marketing management must find ways to deal with these different demand states. See, we have a different life cycle of every product. So similarly, like a life cycle of a product, demands also variate. That means there must be no demand for the product, there must be adequate demand for the product, there must be irregular demand for the product, or there must be too much demand for the product. So marketing manager must be aware about all these demand states. The second one is building profitable consumer relationship. Beyond designing strategies to attract new customers and create transactions with them, companies now are striving to retain current customers and build lasting customer relationship. I already have told you that customer is king. We should be aware about this thing that every company has to satisfy the needs and wants of the customer if we want to survive in the market. So, for survival of the company in the market, uh, the companies has to actually build up the profitable customer relationship. uh, Retaining of customer is very important. It's not like once you have created your customer and the company is okay with it. No, that for retaining of customer is very much important for the customer point of view. The philosophies of marketing management involve the role which a company actually plays according to different overall strategy and philosophy of the firm. There are five alternate concepts that includes production concept, product concept, selling concept, marketing concept, societal marketing concept. The production concept involves the philosophy that customers will favor products that are available and highly affordable, and that management should therefore focus on improving production and distribution efficiency. The production concept is one of the oldest concepts in business. The production concept holds that customers will prefer products that are widely available and inexpensive. So, this concept basically means that there must be the concept of mass marketing. Whatever the company will produce, the customer will purchase it. The idea of production concept is basically consumers will favor products that are available and highly affordable. This concept is one of the oldest in business. It holds that consumer prefer products that are widely available and inexpensive. So, a company focusing on production orientation specialization in producing as much as possible of a given product or service in order to achieve economies of scale or economies of scope. So it is basically a seller from the seller point of view. It never go for the concept of consumer is a king. It thought about that the whatever company produce the customer will purchase it. Product concept. That's the next concept basically holds that consumer will favor those products that offer the most quality, performance, or innovative features. Manager in these companies focus on making superior products and improving them over the time. They assume that buyers admire well-made products and can appraise quality and performance. They trust that their engineers can design exceptional products. Very often, they will not even examine competitor products. So basically, this approach is consists of the thing that the product must be well featured, it must be quality wise, it must be good, so that consumers will be retained. The product concept can lead to marketing myopia. Marketing myopia explained as a situation where a company has a narrow-minded marketing approach. The business should Concentrate on long-term objective of meeting the utility of the product or good instead of sales of product. The next concept is selling concept. This concept basically believes that the customers and business, if left alone, will not buy enough of the organization products. The company must therefore undertake an aggressive selling and promotion effort. The idea that customers will not buy enough of the company's product unless the organization undertakes a large scale selling and promotional effort. Here, the management focus on creating sales transactions rather than on building long term profitable and customer relationship. So, the main focus of selling concept is of sales transaction. In other words, we can say that the aim is to sell what the company makes rather than making what the market wants. Such aggressive selling program carries a very high risk. A firm using a sale orientation focuses primarily on the selling promotion of the firm existing products rather than determining new or unmet consumer needs or desire. Consequently, this entails simply selling products using promotion and direct sales technique to attain the highest sale possible. The selling concept is practiced most aggressively with unsold goods that buyers normally do not think of buying, such as insurance. So these industries prefer the concept of selling to promote their sales so that they can able to locate prospects and hard sell them on their product benefit. The next concept is marketing concept. The marketing management philosophy that holds that achieving company goals depends on determining the needs and wants of target markets and delivering the desired satisfaction more effectively and efficiently than competitors do. The market concept is a business philosophy that challenges the three business orientation, and it basically started from the 1950s. The marketing concept basically believed that the main objective of a company is to achieve the goals via promoting their products, their via promoting the products and the customer satisfaction. So the company goal must consist of being more effective than competitors in creating, delivering, and communicating customer value to its chosen target markets. The marketing concept has been expressed in many colorful ways, like meetings need profitability, find wants and fill them, love the customer, not the product, have it your own way. Burger King basically believe it. United Airlines believe you are the boss. Airways believe putting the people first. Milken and Company believes partners of profit. So this basically concept deals with the achieving the organization goals depends entirely on knowing the needs and wants of the target markets and delivering the desired satisfaction better than competitors do. So the marketing management takes a customer first approach. Under this approach, customer focus and values are routes to achieve sales and profits. The marketing concept is customer-centered sense and response philosophy. The job is not find the right customers for your product, but to find the right product for your customers. The marketing concept and selling concepts are two extreme concepts and totally different from each other. The marketing concept test on your the four pillars: target market, customer needs, integrated market, and profitability. The target market, where do you choose their customers and carefully you maintain their list and prepare tailored marketing programs. For example, Palmolive is offering different types of soaps depend upon the needs of the customers. Customers' needs must be preferred. A company can define its target market but fail to understand correctly the customer needs. Understanding customer needs and wants is not always simple. Some customers have needs of which they are not fully conscious or they cannot articulate these needs. Consider the customer who says he wants an inexpensive car. The market must probe five types of needs. The first one is stated needs, real needs, unstated needs, delight needs, and secret needs. Stated needs is that the customer want an inexpensive car. The real need is that The customer wants a car whose operating cost and initial price is low. Unstated need is that the customer expects goods and services from the dealer. Delight need is that customer wants a gift including also. And secret need is that customer wants to be a savvy customer. So there must be difference between responsive market, anticipative market, and creating market. A responsive market where do you fill stated needs, and anticipative market where do you see what needs and requirements customers have. A creative marketer basically look into needs and requirements of the customers along with the to fulfill their responsive needs. Integrated marketing is basically placed on two levels. The first is sales force, advertising, customer services, product management. All the department have to work together. They must be work in the coordinated way. So all the department have to think about the customer first. Managers who believe the company is only true profit center consider that traditional organization. See in this chart, it is basically from top to customers. It believes that top management is there for each and everything, then there is middle management, then frontline people, then the customer. But the integrated market approach, the customer should be on priority basis, then frontline, then middle management, then top management. So now the chart has been reversed. The customer have to be main main objective of the company. They want to satisfy the needs and wants of the customer. So company should make the prior basis so that customer should be satisfied. Profitability is the ultimate concept for a company. He wants to earn the profit, it wants to earn the profit. So along with the profit, the company is also prefer to give customers what they want so that they can retain the customer. Creation of customer is much important, but retaining the customer is the foremost priority of the company. Most companies do not embrace the marketing concept until it is driven to the circumstances. Various department development uh, various developments for them to take the marketing concept of the heart, that is sales declines, slow growth, changing buying patterns, increasing competition. The basic market maximum has to be followed, that know your target market and know how to satisfy it.